welcome. You're watching the Explosive Exclusive. We're coming to you live from Mumbai because we are back on the road to help you figure out which way the wind is blowing and setting the tone for the election season. What better than the man at the head of the government? Prime Minister Modi, just before the third phase of polling is to take place, gives his no-holds-barred interview. But he has a very specific message that he gave for some people who want to influence, or so he says, the outcome of the elections. Is there really a group, an ecosystem, a power that is trying to make sure that ab ki baar, far from 400 par, there should be no Modi at all? Here is Prime Minister Modi giving an answer to that group and that ecosystem.
प्रधानमंत्री जी, लेकिन मैं दिमाग में एक सवाल आता है कि आप हर बार जब चुनावी रैली में जाते हैं, आप कहते हैं कि भारत मेरे तीसरे टर्म में 3 नंबर की इकोनॉमी बनेगा। आप देश को आगे ले जाने की बात कर रहे हैं, आप एक ग्रोथ ट्रैजेक्टरी पे डालने की बात कर रहे हैं। आपको नहीं लगता कि एक इकोसिस्टम होगा जो ये भारत की बढ़ोतरी को रोकने की कोशिश करेगा, सिर्फ देश में नहीं बाहर भी? और इनमें कुछ लिंक नजर आता है कुछ?
मुझे लगता है कि ये विरोध और जो तीव्रता है, इसकी उम्र 4 जून तक है। 4 जून के बाद न उनकी हैसियत होगी, न उनका हौसला होगा। और ये जो भी है, मैं देख रहा हूं पूरी दुनिया भारत के चुनाव को इन्फ्लुएंस करने के लिए कोशिश कर रही है।
Well, if anyone was in any doubt, this is the clearest message yet. And remember, today at 9, you will see the entire interview. Shaina and Sanjay Jha, both joining me right now. Both of them actually residents of the city I am in right now. So let me start with you, Sanjay Jha. If anyone thought that the Prime Minister is going to let up on the pressure, and look at the time that he is saying all of this. He is saying it at a time when just seconds ago an NIA probe has been recommended by the Lieutenant Governor of Delhi into the alleged suspect funding to the Aam Aadmi Party from Khalistani sympathizers. At a time when the Delhi police has filed a charge sheet against NewsClick saying you were getting in money from foreign powers trying to foment unrest in the country. What do you say? Sanjay, you're on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Padmaja, first and foremost, the city of Mumbai is very good in Mehman Nawazi, so I welcome to our great city, and I hope you have a fantastic trip here covering the elections. Let me make my answer rather brief. The Prime Minister himself actually today presides over an ecosystem of hate. I mean, you have a situation today where if you go by the Model Code of Conduct or the Representation of People Act, his own speeches have been so inflammatory and provocative that, you know, the talk of a foreign power is actually ridiculous and laughable. Because here is a Prime Minister who's sworn on the Indian Constitution that he will take care of each and every citizen of India. And he's indulging in hate speeches. He's got a notice, the first Prime Minister in our history to get a notice from the Election Commission. It may not have gone to him directly, though. So here is the short answer.
The Delhi police has got approvers. The Delhi police has approvers to say that NewsClick did take foreign funding. Why is this laughable? He is saying there is a foreign power, there is foreign funding, and I'm putting you on notice for the 4th of June. Why is it laughable?
Well, let me tell you, Padmaja, I'm addressing 2 points here. Point number 1, I think the danger to our country is on account of our democracy becoming dictatorial, where we are actually throttling the freedom of expression. You have today a situation where a very powerful baron from your media industry is gone on record to say that he's very concerned about India's ranking on the Press Freedom Index. You're part of the media, Padmaja. You're one of the veterans in the media now. aren't you worried that India is now being perceived as a country where there are very powerful corporate ownerships of media that succumb to government propaganda and pressure? It's a reality that cannot be ignored. It has now been publicly stated by owners
I don't want to comment on individuals, but we just need to go back 6 months into antecedents of people who you and your party were attacking, Sanjay Jha. 6 months ago, you were attacking him, and suddenly he has become the barometer of press freedom. I know who you're talking about. He has become a barometer of press freedom. Your party member at that time took him to court, and yet he has become a barometer. But we'll leave that aside. It's fine. People decide to change their stands. You decide to change your stand on them. But let me stick to the topic again, Shaina NC. Sanjay Jha says it's laughable that you or the Prime Minister should talk about foreign powers, because we need no foreign power. This is all that, the Indira Gandhi era where she spoke of the foreign hand. This is a familiar bogey. There is no foreign hand, says Sanjay Jha.
Padmaja, welcome to Mumbai, and let me please say that I'm glad that the Honorable Prime Minister has spoken 2 times now, and when he spoke to Navika, the one thing that is clear is his vision plan and his trajectory for a growth of an economy which is in the current scenario at the 5th and headed towards the 3rd largest ecosystem world over. Now, if you are going to look at the points he raised, I think there are 2-3 important points. One is that the Congress and the opposition really have no points left to bring out. They have nothing to talk about, and that's why they're trying to shift the focus and try to suggest that, oh, India is in danger, spoil this kind of a image and a growth pattern, get other economies to believe that, oh, we are going to be over. I mean, really, please change the shift and the narrative. The Prime Minister, as a Pradhan Sevak, has ensured Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, Sabka Prayas for 60 crore Indians that have been part of the Labharti. 55 crore Indians getting 5 lakhs in Ayushman Bharat. 11 crore women getting Ujjwala gas cylinders. 30 crore Indians
when the Prime Minister says, when the Prime Minister says,
he went all over the place.
But here he's talking about the foreign powers. No, hold on a second. Because when he's talking about the foreign powers, the argument is that this foreign power is just an excuse to crack down on critics. You'll say, ये बहुत बोल रहा है, foreign power, जेल में बंद कर दो. ये बहुत बोल रहा है, foreign power, जेल में बंद कर दो.
Look, Padmaja, the fact is that the foreign media, for example, has been anti-India for a while. The foreign ecosystem that you talk about, it is absolutely questionable because India is a power to reckon with. Look at the growth trajectory in these 10 years. This is the first time you don't have an anti-incumbency, you have a pro-incumbency. This is the first time you have a Prime Minister who is on a mission and the other opposition, Shehzada, has a mission of destruction. You have the first time where we're taking every segment and section along and our Labhartis, and the fact that a Viksit Bharat is not a distant dream. 2047 is a reality, and the 100-day plan that the Prime Minister has highlighted is absolutely apparent. So, of course, it will be a kind of conspiracy theory of the select few which are trying to get this foreign mechanism into play and trying to suggest that, oh, democracy is being threatened. All this is utter nonsense. We are here for our vision plan, and our Prime Minister has done just that.
Sanjay
on your
Jha,
interview.
Sanjay Jha, you would know better than most
that we have for the
that nobody likes the growth of somebody they used to look down on. Just a couple of decades ago, people thought India would not enter that hallowed club. So if India is now marching into that club, has already entered the top 5, will enter the top 3, there will be countries who would try and sabotage us. And all he's saying is, I'm going to be standing there between them and the country's progress. Sanjay Jha.
Padmaja, I can tell you this as a student of economics. Mr. Modi has gone to the world and said to the people in our country, I have managed to attract foreign direct investment. The BJP over the last 10 years has been tom-tomming. We are attracting global investment. So where is the fear of the foreign? When it's convenient, is fear of the foreign because there is an election on and the BJP is going to lose it in a stunning reverse reminiscent of 2004. So Mr. Modi clearly is in a state of panic. You see, the moment any leader talks about a foreign hand, you can rest assured he's seeing the writing on the wall. And by the way, Shaina, I'm not saying anything. The Supreme Court said the BJP government is actually doing a murder of democracy, or what you call as a mockery of democracy, when they saw what you did in Chandigarh. They saw what you did in Chandigarh.
The Supreme Court also, by the way, said that some people who keep challenging the EVM and seeding doubt in the minds of people, their antecedents are very suspect. So if we are going to, again, go by what a certain media mogul is saying, go by what the Supreme Court is saying, let's consider all of their pronouncements in entirety. I will leave it at that. Thanks, Sanjay Jha and China Inzi for joining me. But before I go, I want to play out for you perhaps one part of that interview which reminds us that very often we look at people occupying high office as sort of automatons, but there is a human side. And perhaps for the first time today, you saw the Prime Minister after the passing of his mother facing the general elections and just betraying a little bit of that human side in our interview. I will leave you with that excerpt. More importantly, I will see you at 8 on India Upfront, where we get you detailed parts of what the PM said on his fight in Varanasi and much, much more. I'll see you then.
मैं माफ़ी के साथ ये सवाल पूछ रहा हूँ क्योंकि आपका कभी निजी भाव बहुत बाहर नहीं आता, लेकिन क्या ये चीज़ आपके बैक ऑफ द माइंड चल रही है सर, जो आप लोगों से शायद नहीं बोलते होंगे, कि 2002 के बाद ये पहला चुनाव है, सब कुछ होगा लेकिन आपकी मां नहीं होगी, आप हर चुनाव के बाद उनका पैर छूने जाते थे।
ये पहला मेरी जिंदगी का चुनाव है जब मैं मां के पैर छुए बिना जाऊंगा, लेकिन मेरे में एक भाव भी आता है कि आज 140 करोड़ देश की करोड़ों माताएं हैं, उन्होंने
Navika guarantees riveting dialogue.
कि आप 2 और 2 22 बनाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं।
Modi interview that sets the agenda.
ये विरोध और जो तीव्रता है, इसकी उम्र 4 जून तक है।
Different shades of PM Modi captured. The emotional side of Pradhan Seva. PM Modi's humorous take amid poll. Never before seen confrontational side.
मैं दिन रात मर रहा हूँ, टूट रहा हूँ, क्यों?
What made PM Modi teary-eyed? The blockbuster election interview.